Welcome to lockdown Port Lim style. Lioness Adrika is only going out for essential reasons. That's because she's had 3 cubs. This webcam welcomes viewers into the lion's den. Bedroom 3, as it's called, is the maternity ward. And this new mum isn't shy. With her 3 cubs from her previous litter also by her side, there really is a sense of pride about the latest additions to the family.
It's been a slightly nerve-wracking morning because obviously the pride's in with mum and they've been watching the whole birth. They've been quite excited, a little bit clumsy, but very, very interested and actually caring and helping care for the youngster.
That's obviously youngsters, plural. Adrika popped 2 cubs out this afternoon. She's only 4 and 20 months ago she had her last litter. The oldest siblings are intrigued about what's going on, but the same can't be said about their dad, Adras.
She's gone outside a few times and then back into the den. The father hasn't really gone anywhere near. He's poked his head in a couple of times and then he's stayed out of the way. She's allowing the others to sort of be around at the moment.
Adrika is still inside, so there's a chance she could have more cubs. But having had 3 already, surely the lion's share of the litter is already enjoying the big wide world. Peter Whittlesey, BBC South East Today.
Let's go live now to the cub cam and see what's happening. There she is, Adrika. You can, I think, see all 3 of her cubs. Look at her, she's licking them. She's had has a bit of rest this afternoon. We have been watching, haven't we, Sara, all afternoon, glued to it. It's been fascinating and a lovely distraction from a horrible day of weather.
I'll tell you, that is my evening sorted. A glass of wine, cub cam, that's all we need. Hey, remember last night we were talking about the Battle of the Weather Fronts? You were super excited. I just want to continue that conversation because it really, really, really is going to be a difficult kind of couple of days ahead to really pin down all of the detail because of this battle between warm air and cold air. So we've got cold air definitely out towards the east. We're sat in the warm air at the moment in the wake of today's rain. Further north, there's more cold air. So what we're going to do over the next 24 hours is squeeze the mild air further south. And you see the line is really above us where we've got the cold air. So by Friday, it certainly will be much colder. But what happens tomorrow is crucial because will we see rain turn to sleet, turn to snow? That rain is coming in overnight tonight. And actually, because we've still got the mild air, the temperatures are holding up 9 degrees in some spots to start us tomorrow morning. It is that bit colder out towards the east. That's where we're on that kind of line between the cold and the milder air. So watch what happens through the day tomorrow. The rain itself continues to just pull its way southwards, as I say, squeezed down towards the south. And what could happen is, as that colder air starts to really dig in, you start to see a few flakes maybe appearing over higher ground. Now, at the moment, it looks like it will stay as rain, but the air is turning colder all the time as we go through the day tomorrow. So look at the temperatures by the end of the afternoon. Your top temperature will be in the morning. In the afternoon, we're not much above freezing, which means that rain could be a bit sleety or even turn to wet snow over higher ground. It's from this frontal system continuing to just wax around through the latter part of tomorrow, but then high pressure's building in for Friday. So actually Friday is going to be a very different day. Behind me though, there's another wet weather system for the weekend. So here's how we go through tomorrow night into the start of things on Friday. I fancy we will see something of a frost, especially out towards the east with that colder air having dug in. And it will be a cold start then, 2 or 3 degrees for most of us. We'll have some sunshine though on Friday, so it will be a really nice day. But then we've got the next battleground on Saturday as the next wet weather system starts to move towards us through Saturday morning. And of course it bumps into that cold air. So what happens then? Could it turn a bit sleety? Yes, for a time, but what will happen is it will drag in some milder air, so temperatures will recover. What happens next week? I'm going to cover this up. I'll tell you next week.
Another battle.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Sara, thank you very much indeed. That is it from us this evening. Chrissy will be here with you after the national news at 10 o'clock. Bye-bye.